Welcome to ClubhouseNews.com. You're tuned in to Clubhouse News Weekend for the week ending Saturday, June 13th. I'm Skylar.
And I'm Joshua. Last week, leaders from 7 of the world's most powerful nations gathered in Germany for the 41st G7 summit. G7 stands for the Group of 7, not to be confused with something like a G6. The G7 summit includes the 7 nations of Germany, the United States, the United Kingdom, France, Japan, Italy, and Canada. This year, German Chancellor Angela Merkel and American President Barack Obama took center stage, vowing to continue enforcing economic restrictions called sanctions on Russia. See, Russian President Vladimir Putin has been waging an indirect war on neighboring Ukraine, using military and political muscle to swallow up its Crimea region. He wasn't too happy when the Russia-allied Ukraine government was overthrown in early 2014 by pro-European leaders like boxing champion Vitaly Klitschko and President Petro Poroshenko, the Chocolate King. Yes, even a bear-riding, muscled ex-KGB macho man like Putin was intimidated. The G7 summit has also discussed a commitment to battling terrorism, like the Islamic State extremists causing chaos in the Middle East. They also addressed climate change, promising to cut down toxic carbon emissions so that the Earth doesn't keep warming up from man-made pollution trapping in the sun's heat.
It's time to blow out some red, white, and blue candles. Because Flag Day on June 14th celebrates the adoption of America's flag, and it's the birthday of the United States Army. As the American colonies battled British soldiers in the American Revolutionary War for Independence, they created the American Continental Army on June 14, 1775. So you better break out over 240 candles for the Army's big day. 1 year later, they issued the Declaration of Independence on July 4, 1776. Followed by the official adoption of a flag on June 14, 1777. Britain kept trying to win the colonies back with flowers, love letters, and expensive tea, before angrily resorting to the cannons and bayonets. America won its freedom in 1783, and while we're now BFFs with Britain, we are never ever getting back together, according to Taylor Swift. The flag originally had 13 stars representing the colonies, before eventually gaining 50 stars in 1960 for all 50 states. In fact, the flag's design has been changed 26 times officially since 1777 as the United States continued expanding its territories westward and adding new states. Now, the flag has 7 red stripes and 6 white ones to commemorate the 13 colonies. Although the flag's colors didn't have any meaning attached to them by America's founding fathers, like First President George Washington, some historians believe that white symbolizes purity and innocence, red means bravery and toughness, and blue signifies justice, perseverance, and vigilance. Together, they represent Captain America.
I understood that reference.
A horse named American Pharoah has won the first Triple Crown of thoroughbred racing in 37 years, becoming only the 12th horse to do so in the past century. Horses that are thoroughbred are particularly hot-blooded, known for their speed, quick reactions, and fiery personality. When these horses are 3 years old, they compete in 3 races called the Triple Crown. Winning all of them is the biggest accomplishment a horse and its rider, of course, can achieve. To score a Triple Crown, a horse must beat the Kentucky Derby in Louisville, Kentucky, the Preakness Stakes in Baltimore, Maryland, and the Belmont Stakes in Elmont, New York. The last time a horse pulled off such a feat was 1978, when Affirmed won, just 1 year after Seattle Slew did it in 1977. That was the shortest gap between Triple Crown wins ever since the 1973 winner, Secretariat, was the first victor since Citation in 1948. Of course, the United States isn't the only country with Triple Crown championships. Britain's first winner was West Australian, all the way back in 1853. In the past 100 years, there have only been 3 Triple Crown winners in Britain, with Gainsborough in 1918, Barham in 1937, and Nijinsky in 1970. Now, American Pharaoh has ordered Egyptians to build a huge limestone horseshoe next to the pyramids.
The 37-year wait is over. American Pharaoh is finally the one.